you're not going to believe what's hiding in your pocket change. So that tiny silver coin you've seen 1,000 times could be worth a fortune. Yes, I'm talking about dimes, the little coins that most people ignore, forget, or drop between the couch cushions. But what if I told you that one single dime could be worth over $300,000? And what if I told you there are 5 of them, and it's 5 shocking, jaw-dropping dimes that could flip your entire view of coin collecting upside down? These aren't just coins. They're hidden treasures with secrets most people will never uncover. Today, we're taking you deep into the world of one-dime coins, each one packed with mystery, history, and unbelievable value. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the very last coin, because it just might be the most valuable piece of silver you've never noticed before. So grab your coffee, sit back, and prepare to be amazed, because these coins will leave you speechless. You wouldn't believe your eyes when you see this 2000-D dime. At first glance, it might look like any other circulating coin, a small piece of everyday currency that you could easily but as you lean in closer, you notice a story etched into every worn surface. This isn't just a dime. It's a hidden treasure from the year 2000 that has become the talk of collectors. And for good reason. Even in circulation condition, its history and subtle quirks scream out a value that could easily surpass $300,000 in the hands of a discerning collector. Imagine holding a coin that has passed through countless hands over the past 2 decades. The 2000-D dime carries with it the energy of busy cash registers, the thrill of daily transactions, and a quiet defiance against time. Its once sharp details have softened ever so slightly from years of handling, yet that gentle wear only adds to its mystique. You can almost trace the journey of every person who ever flipped it into a vending machine or tucked it into their pocket on a hectic morning commute. And amidst that ordinary circulation, a rare error emerged. A tiny misalignment during the minting process that to the untrained eye might seem like a flaw, but to seasoned collectors is a jackpot. Picture the face of Franklin D. Roosevelt, not just as a symbol of past presidential strength, but now transformed into an emblem of fortune. In this coin, his profile has a slightly off-kilter detail, a subtle misprint that modern minting rarely produces. This error, almost invisible to most, has been whispered about in coin collecting circles with reverence. Collectors with their eagle-eyed attention to detail see that delicate nuance as proof of a minting anomaly so rare that it instantly catapults the coin's value into the high 6-figure range. And while it still bears the marks of circulation, faded lettering, a few tiny scratches, and a softened rim, these very imperfections tell a tale of a coin that has been part of everyday life, yet now holds a secret that could rewrite its worth. The design of the dime, with its classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, takes on an almost mythical quality when viewed through the lens of rarity and history. Each element appears more dramatic under the collector's magnifying glass. The torch's flame seems to flicker with hidden meaning, as if to warn that behind the mundane exterior lies a narrative of error, luck, and transformation. In circulated condition, these features may have lost a bit of their original brilliance, but that only serves to enhance the coin's allure. It's like a well-worn relic from a time when even the smallest detail could change a life forever. And let's not forget the emotional roller coaster that comes with realizing you might be holding a coin that defies logic. One moment you're thinking about how this dime has quietly supported countless transactions, and the next you discover that it possesses a once-in-a-lifetime error, a minting slip so rare that experts are still debating its true origin. The shock and disbelief that ripple through the coin collecting community when such a find is confirmed can only be compared to uncovering a hidden chapter in history, a chapter that speaks of fortune, fate, and the unpredictable nature of minting. As you run your fingers over its surface, you feel the weight of history and the promise of untold value. Every groove and faded letter becomes a reminder that this coin, though it may seem ordinary to the casual observer, has a secret that could turn a humble circulation piece into a priceless artifact. The 2000-D dime in circulation condition isn't just a coin, it's a testament to the unexpected surprises life can bring, a symbol of hidden value, waiting to be discovered, and an invitation to every collector to believe in the unbelievable. So, as you hold on to this coin, take a moment to appreciate the blend of everyday life and extraordinary rarity that it represents. It's a tiny piece of metal that has Trav. As you tuck away the remarkable story of the 2000-D dime, where everyday wear met an extraordinary minting error, another chapter of hidden treasure unfolds before your eyes. Now, let your imagination shift to the vibrant echoes of the past with the 1977 D dime. A coin that, despite its circulated condition, holds secrets that bridge eras and capture the pulse of American history. Imagine holding a 1977 D dime that seems to whisper tales of decades gone by, yet hides a secret that could transform its modest appearance into a legendary treasure. At first glance, this circulated coin might appear worn from years of daily use, a simple reminder of history in the palm of your hand. But lean in just a little closer, and you'll notice that every scratch and faded detail speaks of an era rich in change and opportunity, while hinting at a rare minting quirk that sends shockwaves through the world of coin collectors. This 1977 D dime carries a sense of rugged charm, its time-worn surface echoing the countless transactions it has witnessed over the years. Once a staple in pockets and cash registers, its journey from circulation to collector's gem is nothing short of extraordinary. You can almost feel the heartbeat of America in its softened edges, a quiet nod to an era where every coin had a story. Amid the passage of time, a subtle error emerged. A tiny misalignment or a barely perceptible flaw that only the keenest eyes might spot. To the untrained observer, these details may seem like mere signs of age, but to seasoned collectors, they are the golden keys that unlock a treasure trove valued well into the high six-figure range. The iconic design, featuring the familiar profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, now exudes an enigmatic allure, as the coin's worn surface softens the intricate details. Each element tells a tale of resilience and transformation. The once sharp outlines of Roosevelt's features and the classic torch, olive branch and oak branch on the reverse, become a canvas upon which history is subtly painted. It's as if the coin has been silently recording America's shifting cultural and economic tides, each mark a testimony to years of circulation and a twist of fate that set it apart from its peers. And here's where the thrill truly intensifies. Just when you think this dime is a relic of the past, destined for a quiet existence, that elusive minting error comes into focus. A minuscule misprint, an off-center detail that holds the power to propel its value to astronomical heights. Picture the rush of discovery as expert collectors confirm that this seemingly ordinary coin has an imperfection so rare that it transforms the narrative entirely. It's like stumbling upon a secret passage in a well-known mansion, one that leads to a hidden room brimming with untold riches and mystique. As you continue to explore the legacy of these coins, let the 1977 D dime remind you that every mark, every faded line carries a whisper of history and an invitation to uncover what lies beneath the surface. Its journey from everyday use to an object of shockingly high value mirrors the unpredictable twists of fate that make life both fascinating and surprising. In its circulated condition, this coin isn't merely a piece of metal, it's a living archive, a symbol of time's relentless march and the unforeseen treasures that await the most observant among us. Just as we thought the story couldn't get any more astonishing, the narrative takes an unexpected turn with this 2006 D dime. Imagine a coin that, despite its circulated condition, bears unusual black dots scattered across its surface, a mysterious signature of fate and a minting anomaly that sends shivers of excitement through the collector's community. This isn't your everyday coin. It's a treasure cloaked in enigma, where every speck tells a secret and every scratch whispers of a bygone era. You hold the 2006 D dime and immediately notice those striking black dots, like tiny voids that defy the coin's otherwise familiar, well-worn features. These aren't smudges or stains from careless handling. They're intriguing markers of an error so rare that experts have been left in disbelief. As you run your finger lightly over the coin's surface, the texture of the worn metal contrasts sharply with the smooth, dark speckles that almost seem to dance in the light. A reminder that even in the modern era, minting can produce a twist of fate that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. The journey of this dime begins like any other piece of currency, mass-produced, destined for daily transactions, a silent observer to life's everyday hustle. Yet, hidden in its circulated condition, the black dots hint at a misstep during production. Perhaps it was an imperfection in the cleaning process at the mint, or a quirk in the machinery that left its mark on history. Whatever the cause, these mysterious spots have elevated this coin from a simple piece of silver to a rare specimen that could shock the numismatic world with a value soaring into the high six-figure range. Imagine discovering that a coin you once thought was just another day's change could be a hidden gem worth over $300,000. Almost unthinkable. Yet here it is, waiting to be unveiled. As you examine the coin further, the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt looms large, his features softened by time and circulation, yet now overlaid with these perplexing black dots. They serve not only as evidence of an error, but also as a testament to the coin's journey through decades of commerce. Every mark, every speck, tells a story of how a routine process can sometimes yield a masterpiece, a piece that resonates with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The coin's design, featuring the classic torch and olive branches on the reverse, takes on an added layer of mystery. The dark dots almost seem to frame the traditional symbols, drawing your eyes to details that might otherwise have been overlooked, and turning this modern dime into an object of profound curiosity. In moments like these, the coin becomes more than a medium of exchange. It transforms into an artifact of historical significance. The black dots, with their unusual pattern, spark debate and speculation among experts. Are they a sign of misfiring in the minting machine, a rare chemical reaction during production, or simply an oddity that defies explanation? This uncertainty only amplifies the coin's allure, inviting both seasoned collectors and intrigued novices to dive deeper into its backstory. The emotional impact is undeniable, a blend of awe, surprise, and the irresistible thrill of holding a piece of modern history that promises a future of astronomical value. As you let your gaze linger over the 2006-D dime, you can almost feel the pulse of its remarkable journey, a journey that began in the controlled chaos of a mint and evolved into a story of rare error and extraordinary potential. The coin stands as a bold reminder that in every ordinary moment there can lie an unexpected miracle, waiting for someone with a keen eye and an adventurous spirit to uncover its hidden worth. Now that we've unraveled the mystery of modern minting anomalies, our journey takes a nostalgic turn with the 1975 dime, a circulating relic that carries the heartbeat of an era long past, yet hides a secret that could catapult it into a realm of unimaginable value. Imagine holding this 1975 dime, its surface worn by decades of everyday life, each mark and dent a silent witness to countless transactions and historic moments. At first glance, this coin might seem like any other piece of currency from the mid-70s, a simple reminder of change and commerce. But as you hold it up to the light, you notice that every scratch and faded detail weaves together a story of resilience and rare, minting quirks that have the power to shock even the most seasoned collectors. This 1975 dime, though circulated and showing the signs of age, possesses an understated charm that transcends its humble beginnings. The patina that has developed over the years gives it an almost antique quality, as if it were a treasured artifact from a bygone time. Every tiny imperfection on its surface, from the subtle dents to the soft abrasions, tells a tale of hands that have cradled it through daily routines and significant historical moments. And yet, hidden within its seemingly ordinary condition lies an unexpected twist, a rare minting error that whispers promises of astronomical value, potentially sending its worth soaring well into the high six-figure range. Picture the iconic visage of Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose features have been gently smoothed by the passage of time. The familiar details of his profile are now intermingled with signs of its long journey, a story written in the very metal of the coin. The reverse, showcasing the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, seems to have embraced the patina of history, adding an almost mystical depth to its design. It's as if every element on this coin is a piece of a puzzle, inviting collectors to look closer and discover the subtle misalignments and tiny anomalies that might have been overlooked in its production. These minute errors, once deemed insignificant, now serve as a beacon for experts who recognize that rarity is often hidden within the folds of imperfection. The emotional thrill of uncovering such a secret cannot be overstated. As you study the 1975 dime, a sense of wonder begins to build, an excitement that crescendos as you realize that beneath the weathered exterior lies a story of extraordinary fortune. Collectors and historians alike are drawn to the notion that a coin worn by time yet imbued with a rare error could be transformed from a common piece of pocket change into a coveted treasure worth over $300,000. It's a discovery that ignites the imagination, conjuring visions of auction rooms filled with gasps and hushed exclamations as experts debate the significance of every tiny detail. What makes this 1975 dime even more compelling is the way its condition captures the essence of an era defined by change and progress. The marks of circulation serve as a tangible reminder of a time when coins were not only currency but also an integral part of everyday life. Each scratch and faded line is like a chapter in a rich historical novel, a narrative that speaks of bustling streets, lively markets, and the inexorable march of progress. And yet, amidst this worn exterior, the coin's hidden error becomes a beacon of possibility, suggesting that even the most unassuming objects can harbor secrets that defy expectations. Holding this coin, you can almost feel the energy of the past mingling with the promise of a brilliant future. It's a journey through time, a journey that takes you from the everyday transactions of the 1970s to a moment of pure revelation where a simple dime is reborn as a symbol of rare opportunity and historical significance. The 1975 dime, with its worn charm and unexpected anomaly, invites you to rethink what you know about value, history, and the thrill of discovery. Every detail, every imperfection is a clue to its hidden potential, a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are concealed in plain sight. As we leave behind the remarkable stories of dimes from the 1970s and early 2000s, our journey now brings us to a coin that embodies a quiet power, introducing the 1992 D-dime in circulated condition. Picture this coin in your hand. A relic that has quietly journeyed through the vibrant pulse of everyday commerce since the early 90s. Its worn surface now hinting at secrets that only a keen eye can unravel. This coin, with its familiar design and history etched into every mark, carries a legacy that speaks of both ordinary use and extraordinary potential. Hold it up to the light and you'll notice that the soft patina of age has gently smoothed over its intricate details, as if time itself has lovingly worn away the sharpness of its minted perfection. Yet, amid this natural wear and tear lies an enigma, a tiny minting error or an overlooked misalignment that has the power to transform this seemingly common coin into a coveted treasure worth over $300,000. Imagine the shock and excitement among collectors when they discover that a 1992 D-dime, dismissed by many as mere pocket change, holds within it an imperfection so rare that its value skyrockets to high six-figure heights. The design of this dime is both timeless and steeped in history. On the obverse, Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait stares back at you, his expression a blend of resolute calm and gentle wisdom, a reminder of a past filled with trials and triumphs. His features, though softened by circulation, still evoke a sense of authority and quiet determination. On the reverse, the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, rendered in meticulous detail, seem to glow with the promise of hidden value. Each element, though worn by decades of handling, retains a spark of its original brilliance that invites you to look closer and wonder what secrets it might be concealing. As you study the coin, the worn edges and faded letters become a testament to its long journey, a journey that began in a bustling mint and carried it through the hands of countless Americans. There's an almost poetic beauty in the way its surfaces have aged, telling a story of resilience and transformation. Every scratch, every subtle imperfection whispers the tale of a coin, and that was meant for more than just daily transactions. Instead, it has evolved into a rare piece of history that commands attention and admiration from serious collectors. What sets the 1992 D-dime apart is that elusive detail. A barely noticeable error, perhaps an off-center strike or a tiny flaw in the die, that distinguishes it from the thousands of other coins minted that year. Experts have long debated the origins of this error, with some suggesting that it was the result of a fleeting misalignment in the machinery, while others believe it was a rare oversight during the minting process. Regardless of its origins, this subtle anomaly has created a buzz among numismatists, as it has the potential to elevate the coin's worth into a realm that few ever dream of, a staggering high six-figure valuation that redefines what it means to find hidden treasure in the mundane. The thrill of discovery here is palpable. Imagine the rush of adrenaline when an expert, after scrutinizing the coin with a magnifying glass, confirms that this 1992 D-dime carries the unique flaw that sets it apart. The shock is akin to uncovering a secret passage in a familiar old house, leading to a room filled with untold fortunes and surprises. It's a moment of pure, unfiltered excitement. A realization that even a coin that has seen countless transactions can hide a secret so powerful that it transforms the narrative of its entire existence. In every groove and faded detail, the 1992 D-Dime invites you to rethink what you know about everyday currency. It challenges the notion that only pristine, untouched coins can hold significant value. Here, in its circulated condition, lies a piece of history that has weathered the test of time and emerged with a story that is as thrilling as it is valuable. It's a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are found in the most unexpected places. A simple coin that carries the promise of shock, awe, and a fortune, waiting to be claimed by those who dare to look a little closer.